Alright, so here we are. Get out of the box and everything. Nice little Gibson hard case. Comes with it. So let's check it out. Oh, that's nice. Check out that brass nut. So what makes this one kind of special is the wood grain. Look at this top. It's kind of hard to see in my lighting, but okay, I took it out of the case because it's kind of hard to see the contrast with the black interior, but should get a good view from here. Really nice finish. Speed knobs. Only on the volume. But I actually thought this was gonna be I thought it was gonna come with coil taps or coil splitting, but it doesn't, unfortunately. But it's okay. Now, what's weird about this specific guitar is the brass nut. It's got a 0 fret, and then the brass nut's cut up here. But what's weird is the spacing is a little weird. I don't know if it's because it might be an illusion because of the thickness of the strings, but it just appears that some strings have a wider spacing. Like right here, it seems like it's way wider than it is right here. I don't know if that's gonna throw me off at all. But also, look, it doesn't match up with the poles. And it's on camera, it kind of looks. That's what it looks like. There it goes. From that angle, it looked like it was accurate, but it's not. This is what it looks like. Just the camera distorts it to like looks like that. But this is how it really looks when you're over it. And then look at the spacing from the E string to the end of the board, which is a little weird. Also, the other Gibson that I have, it doesn't do that. I wonder if it's something with just this year or this particular model. But it's a Les Paul 100 series 2015 LPM. I don't know what LPM stands for, but it's a studio basically. And I didn't get mine with those stupid robot tuners. Alright, let's check out this action. It's pretty damn good. And the pickups are pretty flush. They're angled the same direction, which is perfect, spot on. I always take a look at these, make sure they're nice and tight, and the thickness of it too. Most of these guitars don't come with a very cheap jack, so it's nice that somebody cares, you know. I mean, it costs you money, but this model came with that cheesy hologram. Pretty fucking cheesy, if you ask me, but whatever. It's not doesn't take away from the playability. And these tuners are fat. Forget that. These tuners are pretty chubby compared to a lot of other tuners. And also the strap. It's a lot thicker than some guitars. But I actually forgot which pickups come in this. Let me look. Okay, so it's supposed to have a 61 zebras in here. It should be rated at a 7.7 each. But let's find out if that's true or not. That's fine. Okay, so this has 61 zebras, and it should be 77.3. And that's the neck, 77.2. And here's the bridge. .66. So not bad. Pretty close to the actual numbers. So the only thing I think that would make this be awesome would be a white line that goes around the body, like binding. Just a simple white line would do wonders for the aesthetics. Right now it looks very plain, which is not bad, but low key, I guess. But you really have to get up and close to see the wood grain. That's nice touch. It's real nice. Looks like a piece of furniture, actually, which is pretty cool. Alright, let's look at the frets. So the frets on this one are pretty good. I had an LPJ where the frets needed to be filed down on the corners, but this one came out pretty good. And LPJ is like I guess the budget studio, and this one is also a budget studio, but this one's in the $1,000 range. The LPJ was like 800, 700, something like that. This little thing right here, there's a blemish, or how much you want to call that. Let's see if I can get in the light. See that? That's what I don't like. I mean, you pay $1,000 something for a guitar, and then it's got shit like that just right there. I'll try to zoom in on it in After Effects or whatever, but yeah, that just shouldn't be there. Come on. It's on both sides. I mean, aside from that, everything else is pretty good. Hardware, always really good hardware. That stuff's not moving ever. I really like these. I really like the bridges. On the newer ones, the guitars got like this faded nickel look to it. It's pretty cool. But yeah, that's I'm gonna jam on it a little bit already. Alright, so before I could even test it, I was doing intonation and it's way off, so this one was actually all the way up to the top. I already adjusted this one, and it was up here all the way to the top, and this one was almost all the way to the top also. So I think just turning it back to where it needs to be should help a lot. But yeah, that's where I'm at. I'll be right back. Alright, so it should be in tune now. But you can see how far off it was in the last clip. But I wonder if somebody returned this thinking that the guitar is out of tune, and it sounded out of tune, and they didn't know why, and they paid $1,000 for it, and they're just like, screw it, it's not the way it's supposed to be. But check out these inlays. I got distracted, sorry. But yeah, I wonder if that's why they returned it, because all they needed was this to be adjusted, and that was it. The action's not super high, so maybe like 2 picks. Maybe, no. Yeah, maybe 2 picks. Maybe even 1.5 picks. But anyways, yeah, I wonder if that's why they returned it, because it's nice, it's fine now, intonation's in, so yeah, let me give it a go, just random stuff, and I might throw some looping in this time, I don't know, we'll just see.